All right. So pre-calc students, we are doing problem number 12. So we're looking at values that would make the piecewise function continuous. So how do we make the piecewise function continuous? We need to make sure that we come up with a value of n so that at the intervals where the functions meet, the functions have the same output. So let's look at 7x and x squared minus 3n first. We're going to look at these two values first. These values meet, they will join each other when x equals negative 2. So 7x must equal x squared minus 3n when x is equal to negative 2. So we plug negative 2 into x. 7 times negative 2 must equal to negative 2 squared minus 3n. So that means negative 14 must equal negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. 4 minus 3n. Lastly, we must subtract 4 from each side. Negative 18 will be equal to negative 3n. Divide each side by negative 3. Negative 18 divided by negative 3 is equal to 6. And 6 is equal to, the 3's cancel out, n. Alright, so n is equal to 6. That should be our correct answer. Let's double check to make sure it makes this continuous when x equals 4. So x squared minus, so when x equals 4, so now we need to look at when x equals 4 to further verify that x would be continuous. When x equals 4, you would have 4 squared minus 3 times 6 must equal to 3 times 4 times 6 minus 2. And at this point, you would have 4 squared is 16, minus 3 times 6 is 18. So 16 minus 18 is negative 2. So you would have negative 2 must be equal to 3 times 4 times 6. So that would be 24 times 3 is 72 minus 2. Does negative 2 equal to 72 minus 2? No. Negative 2 is not equal to 70. So there is value of n does not exist. Alright. So let's break this down. First, you need to choose a value of n that makes the first function equivalent to the second function at the value where they meet, which is at negative 2. Then you need to find a value, then you need to verify that it exists at 4. Because the function does not exist at 4, right, negative 2 cannot equal 70, right? It doesn't exist because negative 2 cannot equal 70. It just can't. Yeah, so there's no value for n. So n. All right. So that's number 12.